Many traders have a trading plan chalked out to execute and make profits. Most of them have it perfectly planned out with a perfect execution strategy. But in spite of all the hard work we did to prepare ourselves, in the actual playing field, we fail to execute them. But why?
Stop right there. Don't you take
There are people in this world whom we have tagged them as perfectionists. And I believe both himself and the world has accepted it. But that's a different profession altogether. In the stock market, we have investors who stands out. We have investors who are at the peak, but we do not have traders yet. Do we? So can we not pursue to become one in this profession? Why can't we stand tall in the mass majority of the crowd and say, I have done it? What is stopping us to be there? Can we really stand out? What can we do to come back on track? This video is going to be very interesting. And if you're someone who is still standing in line to be the one who is standing out, you must watch this till the end. Also, please hit the like button and subscribe this channel and help this video reach a lot of people so everybody can get benefited from it.
I will fly. I will fly. I will fly.
Now, at times when you have plans for your trade and you have built up a strategy, you have analyzed in details, you're all set and ready to execute your trading plan. Your numbers say the stock will open at 100, it will dip down to 98. By noon, you're planning to buy it and sell it off when it touches 101. You're all ready for the day. The stock opens as expected, exactly at 100, but it kept rising. It did not fall. What do? You decide to buy it before it goes further up. It's just a modification to your original plan. That's what you thought. Buy at 101, sell it off at 103. Simple, isn't it? It still makes sense. Definitely, it still makes sense. 2% profit in a day, in a couple of hours. Isn't that a great deal? What you do is you purchase it at 101. Now, what turns out that your initial hunch was right. 101 was the high for that day. After it touched 101, the price fell hard. It really fell hard. And before it got worse, you closed your position. Your initial plan was perfect. But now, since the market didn't behave properly, what do? In order for you to become perfectionist, you tweaked your plan. You abandoned your original plan and you tweaked it. All of a sudden, the market made you feel that the little push towards the upper side would carry your funds to a new high. It will break the new high that you originally sought out for. And now the emotional setback hits you. You start to feel guilty. Guilty of abandoning the original trading plan. Guilty about the amount of money you have lost. Guilty of making the same mistake for the 5th or the 6th time in a row in a couple of months. You have let your discipline waver once again. And mind it, if you continue to do this, in a matter of time, you would eventually blow out your account completely. This is a serious emotional twist, and you cannot allow this to thrive in you. You just cannot do that. If you do, it will slowly eat your fund balance without even you knowing about it, without even you noticing about the actual root cause. So here are some things to look for while and before you start your trading career. If you're a loss-making trader, if you're a novice trader and making losses, too many losses, it's a red alarm for you. It's a red alarm for you that tells you that you're not perfect. Calm down. Play short. Play in small numbers. Play with smaller amounts. Try doing something safer. Try placing a series of demo trades before you actually punch in your real money. Trade with money that you can afford to lose. The reason behind this is you immediately calm down. on a trade, even if you have made a loss, you immediately calm down because the money which you have accounted for is something which you have afforded, which you can afford to lose. See, as a novice, you cannot be perfect. Try gaining control over your emotions and listen to them. Traders who are no longer novice, but yet they are not even masters, traders in this range, they tend to set very high standards that are really, really difficult to reach. And when they don't reach the target, when things don't go as per the plan, what they do is they eventually change their original plan and try something else. So the main intent here is, number one, do not try to be a perfectionist. It may be possible to be in other walks of life, in other areas, in other professions, but not so in trading. Behavior is very hard to change. It is very difficult to maintain discipline. It takes practice. So give time and learn to stick to your plan. Number two, reframe your emotions. Focus on what went wrong your way rather than what went against your plan. Now, if you stick to your plan and follow it more often than not, whatever happens, you're actually developing your core controlling skills. It actually enables you to be more disciplined. Number three, forgive yourself for altering the plan or making a mistake. Don't let it play heavy on you. Keep yourself simple because it keeps your mind simple. Don't let any emotion hold you back. Pass through it and move on. Then you will trade more profitably and more consistently. Now that and many more listed here in this playlist will actually help you to be successful while you're trading the market. Go ahead and have a look at them right now. As of this video, adios.